Good morning and bangarang. Welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. It is great to see everybody here today. What a wonderful and beautiful day we've got today. Rob, you say that every day. You know what? Every day has the potential to be a wonderful and beautiful day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your morning routine and your morning ritual. And that we can get this day off and get things started and get things moving along at a much better rate. We have choices to make. Things are going to happen. Where are you at? I challenge you, bangarang. Did you get barefoot this morning? When you stood up, did you say, I know what I'm going to put out? Did you set your intentions for what you want to get back and what you want to get out of this day? Did you look to find your magic? Most importantly, did you start your day saying thank you for the things and that you have? Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Mother, Spirit, guides, angels, we want to start this day saying thank you for the gifts that we have been given. Thank you for letting us know that we are not walking through this life alone, that you are constantly with us. Please open our hearts and minds to the messages that you have for us today, and may they be received in that manner in which you wish them received. So mote it be. Here we go, folks. What a great morning. Things are happening. Man, I'm going to start this off with the cards I was given today. When I started today, we talked about, opportunity. I'm going to bring some things over here and let me get some things started. Let's get it just like this. Folks, this morning I was given these cards about opportunity. And what I see here, we have the page of Ariel. And what this actually says is an excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships, or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Then we look at this like time to get to work. It's there. Well, Rob, everybody always tells me we got to get to work. We got to get on. But what I want you to see, the important thing lies in the shadow card. We have opportunity presented to us every day, but we keep waiting for it to fall in our lap. And the Six of Michael appears to tell us we got to move. Are you mentally ready? Have you prepped yourself? Have you done your work this morning to set your intentions to be ready to mentally receive and prepare the opportunities that are going to come and be presented to you your way? Are you alert? Are you oriented? Is your mind sharp? Are you ready? Did you get your spirit in line with spirit in order to be able to say, I know you're going to give me gifts? God the Father, God the Mother, God the Spirit, they've given us gifts. They want us to live like kings. We have to be mentally prepared. And sometimes that means leaving some shit behind in order to be able to go ahead. You have to look at this real quick, okay? You have to understand, Spirit is saying, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. I have it for you. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. And what this is telling me in relation to this is sometimes you got to move. You got to move away from people. You got to move away from different things. You have to step forward. Are you mentally prepared to break away and accept new opportunities so you can, in fact, change your life? That is what we're talking about today. That is going to be a theme of today. Listen, bangarang, this can happen for you. And that's all there is to it. So we're going to get started today. Hope everybody's having a great and wonderful day. Want to remind everybody that you can catch me on TarotwithanAttitude.com. Make sure you come there, book a session, see what's going on, and we can work some things out. I can do a lot more and go into a lot of detail. Okay? That's where we're at. Need your help. Need you to come book a session. Need you to be able to help me to keep this thing going. All right. The tribe is growing. The tribe is growing. I have to apologize. I don't know what's going on. I didn't realize for the past couple of days that my feed is not going live onto Tarot with an Attitude, the group. I don't know why. I've tried to fix it this morning. There's nothing. I'm going to have to get in touch with StreamYard to find out why, because it says it repairs the connection. But it is not. It is not allowing me to broadcast, and I have no idea why. But Tarot with an Attitude, the group on Facebook, is just one of many ways you can follow. We have Tarot with an Attitude, the page. You can be friends of mine and be on my regular personal page. But then there is also Tarot with an Attitude on Facebook. Yes, I broadcast on the Collective, so Psychic Super Channel, and different channels, but you need to come follow me here on these personal ones, so when things like this happen, you know where I'll always be. Good morning, good morning, good morning to my barefoot bangarang tribe. It is time to make something happen today. Today is the day that you get to bring something in and make something happen. All right, a card, please. Absolutely. Let's see what we've got here. All right, going to do this and find out what's going on. We are going to bring in 2 cards. I have the Ace of Ariel, and then I have the 6 of Gabrielle. Let's see what these cards bring, and let's find out what's going on. Okay, wrong one. Here we go. There we are. The Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. This is about, you notice I said today there's going to be a theme of bringing things together, manifesting new opportunities in the real world. And this Ace of Gabrielle is there for you, to let you know that new things are happening, new things are coming. But again, we've got the 6 in moving forward. These are basically the same cards we just saw, but just being reconstructed and moved in a different way. But this is going to have to be, instead of for you today in the mind, it's going to be in your will. You have new opportunities available to you. You have new things that Spirit is giving you, but you're going to have to be ready to move on them. And are you willing to get up and do what it takes? Are you going to make them your passion? Are you going to make them your desire? That's where we're at. That's what's happening. Can you do it? That's exactly what's going on. So we're just going to keep some things moving just like this. See if we can't make some things move right along. See, Glenda, good morning, my love. Good to see you. Good morning, spirits. May I get a message today? Absolutely, you can. Here we go. See, Glenda. All right. Let's see what the cards have today. What Spirit is saying through the cards. 7 of Michael. Decision time. Decision time. Don't let somebody take your faith and, oh, yes, you have a journey to make. 7 of Michael. What I see here, Glenda, is we're trying to make decisions, and they're decisions you can't see because, again, you're caught up in your head, okay? It's a place we all have to, it's trained to get out of. You have to remember, mental experiences are there because we are in a physical form, and that is part of it. But we've let that get ahead, and you're worried about it. You're over-analyzing this decision of which way to go way too much. Take a leap of faith. This is it. You have a journey you have to take. Call on Michael, the archangel, to say, hey, I don't know which way to go. And Michael will show you which way to go, but take a step. Let him then push you. Let him then guide you down which way to go. But this leap of faith, believe in yourself. Understand, the things you're trying to make a decision on, you're not going to be in but so much trouble. Spirit has got your back. Do you believe in Spirit? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in Gaia? Do you believe in the Mother? Do you believe that the magic is there to help you? Use it. Make a decision. Look at what's going on. Don't allow somebody else. And what I see here too is don't allow somebody else or something to take your mental stability and your happiness away. You're getting caught in a decision and it's bringing you into a place of anxiety and stress. Take a leap of faith. Move. If you don't know which way to go, then what's happening is you're being taught a lesson of you have to move forward. Don't let fear hinder you from where you're going. That's what I've got. Good morning. Glad to see you. Yeah, let the fear go. Let things happen. All right, Karina Grand Rising. Glad to see you this morning, my love. Thank you for being here. Appreciate everything you do. Appreciate you being a part of the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Let me know what's going on. Haven't got to talk to you in a while personally. Love to hear from you. Cindy, good morning, Robin. Everyone, may I have a card, please? And thank you. Bangarang, absolutely. Let's see what's going on here. Got a couple of cards here for you. Let's find out what we're saying Cindy needs to know for today. And looky here, a lot of Michael at play. Page Michael. But this is talking about let's be young again. What I'm really getting here in the page of Michael, you got some new ideas. There's some knowledge you need to learn. And these are actually real things. This is thoughts, processes, things. And there's some things you need to learn because you're going to have to move on them to make sure that you are bringing and manifesting stuff. You have some great new ideas. It's time to act on them. Okay. But so you've got this wonderful idea. What I'm seeing about bringing something in might be a job, opening a business, something of that nature, something that's going to benefit you in the real world, in the manifested world, in the physical reality. You have that going on. But what I want you to see is the page Michael is saying, you've got it up here. The knight is saying, now we got to move on it. We have to take some type of physical action. What are you doing? Where are you going? What you're planting, okay? But have you done something? You know, a lot of times, folks, an idea starts and it's there, but it takes a physical action to move it forward. And that can be as simple as, you know, I hear people all the time, well, I got to figure this out. No, you don't. First thing you need to do is, are you going to require a storefront? Well, how much does it cost? Look around. Call and get rent. Just because you're just trying to find out how much it's going to cost for a storefront does not mean that you have to buy the storefront. But once you start gleaning information, this page, and you start getting the mental part of it there, and you've taken a physical action, you've contacted an office, you're trying to see, you're getting a product list together. Whatever this may be, what's it going to be? Well, I don't even know if this website is available. That's not hard. Type in the damn website and check it out. Folks, here's what we've got to understand. We get all these wonderful and great ideas, and a lot of these are given to us by spirit, but we're not moving on them. We're not taking an action to bring them into reality. It's just staying in here. And you know what you've got when you stay over here? A wish, a dream, but nothing that you're going to manifest and bring into light. Cindy, that's what I see. What are you doing to bring this into fruition? You've got this, girl. This is something happening. What that's telling me is you are able to actually bring this in. Go for it. See what's going to happen. Rob, does the spirit have a message for me on this glorious Thursday morning? It is Thursday. Thursday. Got to come up with some specialized days, I think. You know what? Tarot with an Attitude on Facebook. Go check out the page. Drop me a note about different topics. You know, Manic Monday, you know, Taco Tuesday, whatever it could be. It could be Tarot Tuesday, you know, Wacky Wednesday. Give me some ideas. So once or twice we can just do some themes and say, okay, we're going to go along on here. Let's see what's happening. But Karina, we're going to pull some cards for you here, sweetie, and see what's going on. Karina, y'all notice I'm doing things a little different. I want to be able to move. I'm tired of not being able to get to everybody at the end of the day. And let's just see what we've got here. But again, these are brief readings. So I need you to understand the 6 of Ariel. Here we go. Bringing Ariel playing a huge part today. The manifested world. Today is actually a 20, which comes down to be a 2. 2 partnerships. And what I'm seeing is you have to partner with your spiritual world and with your love life, your happiness, things like that. So here we are. Cards are saying 6 of Ariel. You know, material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. What I want you to understand here, 6 of Ariel is talking about it is time for you for things to come through. You're able to bring things through, but look at what we have here. Again, we go back to another night, and the nights are all about movement. What are you doing? But this night, the night of Raphael, I don't know if Bridget's in there this morning or not, but we got some Raphael in the house. She loves her some Rafi. Raphael is there to tell you, I'm going to be your knight in shining armor. I'm going to move things on. What you have to be careful about Raphael is there can be so focused on emotions that we forget to focus on other aspects. But what you're looking at here, committed romantic relationships. This is something about bringing a partner in, from what I see, and doing what you love. You have some things you need to get forward. Some manifesting is going to happen for you, Karina. Some different things. Things a lot of times for you come back to love. I need to find out what's going on, and you and I need to talk. We need to spend some more time because this is important. This is a recurring theme for you that the Knight of Shining Armor is running in. So it's always something about a partnership. But the 6 is that victory. The 6 is stepping through the conflict and making it real. So the question I've got to ask you, are you moving towards a relationship? Are you moving toward, what are you doing to make this relationship flourish and happen? Again, we've got the 6 and the 9. 6s are about victory. 6s are about coming through and coming on the other side of conflict. That big 5 that's there, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And that's one of the things you need to understand. What I'm seeing here is somebody, you need to rely on some help. Some help is going to come along, but you have to also be aware it's time, and you have to take your part in the real world to manifest this and make things happen. All right, Jasmine, good morning. Good to see you. Going to take a swig of my HempWorks coffee here. Just 1 second. For those of y'all wondering, we're using the Archangel Power Tarot deck this morning. Oh, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Speaking of a great day, TWAA Cancun Getaway 2021 is fastly approaching. We're now into July. Get hold of Bruce, hit these links, find out what's going on, and say, Bruce, I know I missed that 21st cutoff for that 1450. Where are we at? He's still working his magic and working with people, and I know somebody else was able to just slide in the other day. Just call him, talk with him, find out what's going on, but you don't want to miss this. Rocky DeGotti, Darker Art Studio. Y'all know Rocky from, if you're coming in on our wine and spirit night, Rocky and I have a ball. Hillis Pugh, Rebecca Gregory, Cosmic Insight. You've seen us, and last weekend you saw us all together, and we're starting to call ourselves the Psychic Council. So much fun. We're all going to be there. They're going to be featured guests of the TWAA Cancun Getaway. There's going to be live shows. There's going to be readings by the pool, divination, different things, pendulum, runes, all kinds of things. We're going to have a party. All right, we've got a catamaran scheduled that's coming and taking it. That's already booked up. Don't miss out. Come in, find out what's going on, hit this link, see what's happening, get yourself in, and talk to Bruce. You can even make some payments. Let Bruce know what's going on. That's Bruce from Apollo Travel. Bruce at apollotravel.com is his email. Check him out. In these links, too, you'll also find his phone. Just give him a call. Very easy to talk to. He'll be glad. He'll tell you straight up what we can do or anything else. All right, Jasmine, good morning. May I have a reading, please? Yes, you can. You and I still need to talk to you. We need to, after the show. This week has just flown by. Man, time just gets away from me with everything that's going on. And I need to get some stuff started. Jasmine, I know you're willing to help and want to start. So thank you. All right, here we go. Jasmine. All right. Readings are coming pretty quick and easy this morning. That's good. Spirit's talking. I think sometimes I have a tendency, I've talked about overcomplicating things like this or whatnot. So for you, my dear, we have the Hierophant. So this is understanding knowledge. This is understanding being willing to learn and teach. The search for the meaning of life. You are looking for something, and you have to look within and of yourself. What I'm seeing here is this divine guidance. You need to understand. You have the 4 of Gabriel. There's something you're wanting to do, your will, your power, things like that. The 4 is about coming to a good place. If you notice, our couple here has established a beautiful place. Gabrielle is there. But this is not about love. This is about the will. This is about you bringing things in and bringing your passions and desires to light. What are you chasing? Where are you wanting to go? There's like a decision you're trying to make. Remember to steep yourself in your knowledge, your tenets, the values, those things that are there, they're going to be important to you. Understanding and establishing that good solid base is what's going to bring and help you bring all this to light. The Four of Gabriel would be the card to me that is your shadow card. It is the card that is saying this is what the scope of today is about. And you're about trying to get something done and making a good place. Follow leadership. There is leadership there. Don't get crazy. Stay with the basics. That's what I'm being told. But most importantly, stay with spirit. Spirit will guide you through some of this. Be alert, be ready, kind of like what we talked about this morning, being in that mental spot to be ready to grab whatever these want. Things are working for you. Stay in the basics. Don't look for too much. Stay in the basics. Divine guidance. Let spirit take you where you need to go. But go, walk, start the journey. That's what I'm seeing there. Good morning, my love. Glad you are here. Jenna Christmas. Hi, Reverend Rob. Blessings to you. May I please have a card? Jenna, absolutely. Let's find out what's going on. Ask Spirit about some cards here today. And we're just going to let some things roll. All right. Kind of going through the cards. Look at here. Man, Ariel is in the house today. Folks, what this is telling me today is all about manifesting and bringing things into your real world. Today has a lot, and we talked about that with opportunity. Now, you have some opportunity here that's coming, okay? What I see here, everything here is in the real world. This would be the coins, pentacles, any of those different things, objects, earth, things like that. Ariel is about manifesting and doing and bringing things in. The three of Ariel, what we're seeing is here is you got to remember to be creative. You're going to have to collaborate and work with other people, but you got to have fun. This, to me, this reading is about you remembering life is fun. What you're doing is fun. Are you finding joy and fulfillment in it? If you're not, look at what you're doing and go back to you're juggling some things, but you got to have fun with it. If the juggling has become a point where it's no longer fun, where it's stress, and you're more worried about how many plates you're spinning and keeping on the stick and something crashes, something bad's going to happen, it's time to change that. Life and work and things for you are supposed to be fun. Get back into making things fun. To do that, what's going to happen is that's going to bring on and reopen your creativity. Your creativity has become a little muffled, squashed, silenced, and what we're going to do, get out, get with other people. Collaboration today is going to be a key thing for you to be able to move on and bring some things into your life. That's what's going to happen. It is time to manifest. And guess what? It's time for you to manifest some fun. That's what I'm saying. It's time for you to understand life is to be lived. Get out here and enjoy it. Embrace those around you that have the same like mind that you have. And Jenna, you will be able to take the next step forward. Two of Ariel, you got to work. It's going to have to be part of it, but you're going to have fun doing it. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, but making work fun. There we go. See, that's what I said. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. That's what's written exactly on the cards, and that's what I'm telling you I see in these cards for you. You got to get out and breathe life back into yourself again, breathe life back into being into doing what you love. That's going to be big. Christina, good morning. Glad to see you. Hope all is well. Tell Jeff I said good morning. Don't know if he's traveling right now or not, but glad you are here. Bangarang. Folks, so much to give today. So much to do. Bangarang. Opportunity is out there. Why do you think we're seeing all these cards of Ariel? Okay? Ariel, because our Spirit wants us to manifest things into this world. They want us to have the different things that bring us to our higher good. We're not meant, but you know what? The world gets involved, and the world then gets us started down that physical old adulting path. Bangarang! Get barefoot. Remember, what you put out, you're going to get back, and we have magic. Yes, you have magic. Everybody has magic, and we can attack that magic and use it to help us build a beautiful and bright environment for ourselves. That's what we're meant to do. Okay, so Jamie, good to see you this morning. Bangarang girl, good morning. Would love a card, please. Absolutely. There we go. All right. Here we go. Janie Lynn, Divine Wealth Awakening. You know what? Thank you for that. Thank you for being a part of that. A lot of people want to, and we got a lot of fire working for you today. So, this is about knowledge. What I'm getting for you is there is something you're fixing to take, you're trying to take your business or something to the next step, the next level. Do it. Go for it. Great ideas. And they're saying, though, your ship is actually sailing. You're going to have to go. But what I'm getting here in all of this is creativity and collaboration. You're going to have to work with some other people on this one this time. Understand, Gabriella is here to tell you this is all about in your will, your desire, your passions. You can make this happen. You can make this come to life. Whatever it is you're trying to breathe in, you got to get a little more knowledge. You got to attack it like you're young and you're at it and go. This is all about the will. This is about the fire. This is about the creativity and coming at it. I want you to look and see, we've got this beautiful ship. This ship, to me, is coming in. It's setting in. You're bringing things up. You're actually doing it. You've done the work. You're working hard, and things are actually coming in from you. This is good news for you, Janie. And that's what I'm seeing. The ship is coming in. How do I say the ship is coming in? The sails are full. That means the ship is moving. Or if not, they parked a sailing ship, and guess what? They didn't lower the sails. Don't think so. This ship is coming in. It's on her way in. We have a beautiful person waiting. She's done the work. She's taken that ace. She's talked the knowledge. She's made a plan. Now it's time to make this thing, get this party started. You're using the knowledge that you know, make it and go. This is all a great sign, Jenny Lynn, that what you're trying to do is going to happen and make it. It's going to be up to you for the creativity, but understand collaboration is important. Christy June, hello, may I have a reading? Christina June, here we are. Yes, you can, and bangarang. Glad you are here. So many people here. Thank you this morning. For those of my people that are joining on the YouTube channels, make sure you're you're clicking the little button that says allow YouTube to see who you are so I can see who you are. Realize you're not in the room alone if you're in one of these other channels. I'm on 6 different channels. Supposed to be on 7. Make a decision. What's going on? There's a decision you're trying to make, but you're just kind of stuck. You're being stagnant. What I'm getting here, Krista June, we have a decision to make. This is mental. This is what's going on, and you're looking at this, and you're trying to come at this, and you're actually kind of blindfolded yourself. You're trying to make a decision. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, finding a compromise. That's what we're saying. The Knight of Raphael, though, is this about something to do with love? Are we letting love? It's okay in this decision to not let logic dictate. It's okay to let some emotion dictate, but you can't let emotion always rule the day. You need to remember, it's okay for you to be happy. It's okay for you to find love, but at what cost? That's what I'm getting here. Make sure you got to make a decision. You got to move. But what I'm being told here is to be careful that emotions will take you and run away with it. Look at this. Time to sit down, use that knowledge, write it down, break apart your emotions and logic. Okay. Then actually look at the passions and then bring it into what's going to be real, what's going to be tangible for you. Take a look at it. Okay. Staying in a situation strictly because it makes you emotionally better is not always good for you on the end game. Take the emotions out of this. Be careful. What I'm getting is you're getting a decision here, and you're so emotionally tied to the outcome, you can't make the decision. Time to set the emotions aside and let's make a decision and move. That's what Spirit's saying. Let me know what's going on. Would love to hear from you. Was wondering why I was only getting 2 Facebook. Yeah, I don't know. Just found that this morning. And I can't. And then I tell it I reconnect to the group, and it doesn't reconnect. So I don't know what I've got to do. But and I can't even see how to delete it and start over. I think it's on the Facebook end of it. They've done some more of their wacky settings and things have changed. But that's what's going on. It is not intentional. All right, Kelly, it is good to see you. Kelly Sprinkle, glad you are here. All right, just started listening recently. I really enjoy your messages in your show. If you feel you may have a message for me, I would love to know what the universe is trying to tell me? Well, number one, the first thing I want to tell you is thank you for being here. Thank you for starting to become a part of the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. This is great. Bangarang. Find out what's going on. Number two, remember, you're listening. That's always the first step, is being open and being willing to listen. Next thing is, don't kill the messenger when it's a message you don't like. That's just my self-protection going in. Okay, let's find out what universe is trying to tell you, what the message and what spirit is actually saying. All right, guess what? You've got some big changes coming. Is this enlightenment? Is this finding it? There are changes coming in your life. And what's going on? You've come to a very comfortable place in your will, but what I'm seeing is you've become stagnant. You're not moving forward. Things are happening. You have to get going. You have to move. The will and the power. You've gotten to a comfortable place, but it's time to move further. And you know what? Spirit wants you to move. They want you to have more. So they're going to shake you up a little bit. Some things are fixing to change, and you need to be aware of that. Okay? That's what's happening. So Kelly, all I can tell you is this Four of Gabriel is there to tell you that it is time to celebrate. You've reached to a new good point, but you're not going to stay there. Okay? Don't be complacent. What I'm seeing here is a complete don't be complacent reading, all right? Because change is coming. And the 16 is there. A lot of tarot readers fear the 16 more than they fear the death or the devil card, because that just means replenish and rebirth. But this is change. And this is going to be a significant change that's coming your way. Don't let it rock you. Remember, when the change happens, you have a good base you've established on. It's there to help you move forward. The more you fight the change that's coming, Kelly, the more dramatic it's going to be. If that makes sense. If you know something's happening and you need to make a decision and you're rolling on it, make the change. Step through it, let spirit guide you, because if you try to just keep holding on to what you've got and this change happens, it's going to be more traumatic, because spirit's going to have to do something even harder to move you from that position. That's what's going on. So let me know what's happening. TarotwithanAttitude.com. Love to see you there. Folks, I can go into a lot more detail if you book a session with me there. Check out what's going on, Tarot with an Attitude. All right, let's see what's going on. See, Glinda, Rob, thank you. You're always right. Love you. Yeah, sell that to my wife, okay? She'd kill you right now if she was listening. Okay, that's what's going on. My daughter's I could feel my daughter's eye rolls, like, don't tell him that. But thank you very much. That's what's happening. We're going. So happy it's Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday, you and me both. Carissa Bomer, good morning. I'm new here. Thanks to Spirit, I was directed to you. Do you have a message for me? We always have a message. Nothing ever gets me to shut up. Okay, it's just the way it is, and that's the way I am. That's why it's called Tarot with an Attitude. Again, we are, Carissa, the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. We believe in getting barefoot. We believe in getting grounded. We believe in love, light, but most importantly, we believe in magic. One of the things that you got to have now as a new member is to watch the movie Hook, okay, and watch it from a spiritual standpoint. We grow up. Magic never left us. We left the magic. We walked it behind, just like Peter Pan when he grew up in Hook. He left his magic so he could move forward. Guess what? Then he needs the magic. And he has to return to his childhood to remember when it was a time when we believed in magic. And guess what? Once he found his magic, he was able to fly. Able to bring, able to help, able to do things. Folks, we can fly. We have the magic. That's what we're about. Barefoot, bangarang. And we are the tribe. And in all things, our motto is just keep paddling on. Here we go. All right. 7 of Ariel. Again, we're here in Ariel land. We are here with Ariel telling us we have things to happen in our real life, in the world that's around us. This is in the physical. 7 of Ariel is there to say it's time to analyze. What I'm looking at here is change. Wow, we've got the change card again. You've done enough analyzing. There's some things you need to do. There's some things you need to move. And now it's time to implement some of those changes. You've done the work. You're actually moving forward and doing some things and planted a garden. You've worked it, you've tilled it. Now you have been given the vision and you can see what needs to be changed to reap the harvest that you want to reap. Time to make those changes. These changes are coming whether you want them to or not. Change is always there. Life changes. We have the wheel. Things change all the time. We can either fight it and make our life miserable or go, okay, another change coming. Here we go. What have I got to do? What I'm really seeing here is to understand when you're going through this change, you have come very far in what you've built and what you've grown. Okay. You don't have to lose everything. Watch what's happening, analyze, take a moment, check this out. But as the change comes, it's telling you it is time. You've looked at this. What do you need to implement? What do you need to change? What's changing in your life? How is that going to affect this thing that you've built? It's okay. We're meant to move forward. Folks, a lot of times I tell people change comes along to keep us moving so we don't become stagnant, so we don't just sit still. We can, as our human beings, we can become very complacent when life is good. Don't monkey it up. But what we forget is Spirit has a better idea and wants to show you, yeah, life is good. But guess what? It can be even better. And that's where the change comes in. So I got to keep you moving. I got to keep you on your feet. We've got lessons to learn. Okay? And that's where your next step is going to be into mastery, knowledge, learning, and understanding, teaching. That's what's going to be the 8. And guess what? It's time to get back to work. That's what I'm getting. You've been analyzed, you've done, you've seen. Now it's time. Implement some changes and find out what's going on. The irony here is 16, if you bring it together, is a 7. 1 + 6 is 7. I've got 2 7s. All about analyzing and not over-analyzing. You're checking it out. You're doing your work. Notice our farmer here has his tool in hand. The farmer here has everything ready. He's taking a break, but he's ready to go. He's ready to keep moving. If there's weeds, he'll pull them. That's what needs to happen. If something's going on and the farm needs to be restructured, our farmer will do it. That's what your message is. Make sure you understand you do have some change coming. Okay. So establish, get ready. Things are going to happen, but these changes are for your better good. Let me know what's going on. TarotwithanAttitude.com. Thank you for being here, Carissa. Let me know what's going on. Monica, good morning. Glad to see you. My lovely Slagunda, hit that like button and please share. Sharing is caring. Book a session with Rob. Invest in yourself. You will not regret it. We have a good time. In my readings, we have fun. I do my readings just like I'm doing them right here. I'm very to the point, it's very conversational. Okay? It's not all airy-fairy, things like that. Those things are good, but guess what? Sometimes we need somebody to just tell us the truth. I have a master's degree in social work. I am a registered clinical social work intern for the state of Florida. I do counseling and therapy through another practice with supervision, working on getting my license, and will be that way shortly this year. However, what I need you to understand is I love mixing spirit and clinical. I love bringing science and spirit together and showing people how this works in your life. So book a session. We can do as much or as little or whatever. It's your dime. You let me know. Okay? We'll go with this. Monica. Again, good morning, Monica Madigan. Good morning. Glad to see you here. Yes, Rob, I am going to book to dig into this. We have to. We got to find out what's going on because there's something in here with a relationship that is just a constant reminder. That's what's going on. Monica Madigan, thank you. Let me see. Everything just flipped. For the card yesterday, I'm definitely working on things. That's all we can do. Take the message, work on it, and do the best you can do. John Milton, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Can you have a card, please? Ask Spirit if I am making the right decision for a new career in holistic medicine. All right. I tell people this when you're just coming into understanding tarot. And what I want you to understand within yourself, if you're asking a yes or no question, the answer already lies within you. Your intuition is talking to you. What the other thing is talking is fear about making the wrong decision. John, I can tell you, if that's where your heart is and you know this is what you're supposed to be doing, and when you think about it, it's just like the driven force, then that's your answer. There's where you're supposed to go. I'll be glad to draw cards for you on this, but you need to know, what does John need to know, okay, about a career in holistic medicine? We need more holistic medicine, John. We need it. So I'll never tell somebody it's not the right thing to do. Okay. The next thing is, what are you doing now? Is this following your heart? Is this following your passion? Is this something that when you say, I get up every day and I get to go work in the field of holistic medicine, it's going to make you happy? You know, my kids will tell you, I've told you, I don't care what you do for a living, as long as you're happy. If you can get up every morning and be doing what you enjoy doing, 50% of the battle is done. Okay. If you enjoy going to work, guess what? Life just got easier. There are times work is never fun. Problems hit, things like that. But those are the challenges that make us better at our job. When you get to a point in any job, in any place, in your life that you are saying, I am stagnant, this no longer fills me, this no longer brings me to my higher good, it is time to look at making a change. You know, it is time to do that. Most people that are doing the same thing they've been, for 30 years because they were smart when they were young and they were doing what made their heart happy to begin with. That's what I have to tell you. All right, John, here we go. Justice, balance. So what I'm seeing here is we're going to have some balance in this decision. There's going to be some conflict, and this is what's happening, okay? There's something you're dealing with now, and I think that's helping lead this decision. So let me bring this down so we can see this. The justice card a lot of times is saying you're going to see, in answer to this question, you're going to get some decisions that you're actually going to see that's going to come down to tell you what direction to take. And I'm getting that it's going to be leading towards the holistic medicine. Justice. When we look at justice, this card to me is about karma. This card to me is about what you put out is what you put in. What are you putting into life so you can get what you want out of it? That's what's here. We have the 5 of Raphael, and what we're having is conflict. Now, is this scaring a partner? Is this what's going on? You're afraid? Are you afraid for the partner? Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace opportunities for happiness. There's your answer, bro. Okay. You need to put out what you want to get back. Is this the happiness? Are you ready to dive in? But if you're ready to dive in, you need to understand this conflict that's going on. You're going to have to let it go. Now, another way I could look at this is balance. Start, keep your job, but make it a goal to work towards. Some people will tell you, screw that, just dive in and go. Invest in yourself. I don't know what you're doing for a living now, but I will tell you this. And my youngest boy, he made this statement a while back, and I heard it on one of his streams, and he's about gaming. He's about helping people learn to be a streaming and broadcasting gaming. But guess what? You spent 8 to 12 hours today working to fulfill somebody else's dream. This is going to get back to opportunity, back to our theme for this morning. How much time are you spending each day towards fulfilling your own? That's where the 5 of Michael comes in. All right. And I hate to tell you this. This sounds so bad. All right. But I actually listened to a couple of videos this morning when I was looking at different things about opportunity and what was going on. We feel, and we've done this in our society, that as a good citizen, when I go to work, if there's anything extra, I need to be that good employee to do it. Are you rewarded for it? Are they giving you a raise for it? These people that you work with and work for, they're paying you a fair wage, but they're paying you to do X. When you put that extra, are you being fulfilled? Are they paying you more? Guess what? Most times, they're not. They're getting whatever they can get out of you. It's time for you to get out of life. Okay. Start working. Can you do both and build one while you're keeping the security together? But what I'm seeing here is it's time to make your move. This is time. It's going to end that conflict. You're not happy at work. You're not happy with what you're doing. And this is going to bring you some happiness, some peace, and allow you to feel full about yourself again. Bangarang. Wow, make it happen, Captain. Let's see what's going on. Jasmine Lefevre. Hello, may I get a card? Thank you. Jasmine, let's go there. I think that's Yasmin with that little accent mark. Not sure. If I'm butchering your name, I don't mean to. Okay? Just doing the best I can do here. All right? Don't take it personal. I've got a Yasmin, I've got a Yasmin, I've got a Jasmine, things like that. But welcome to the tribe. Welcome to being here. Okay. So here we go. 7 of Raphael. Woo, we got decisions to make. You're caught up. Your emotions are being caught up, and you're all getting turned around in decisions. You got to get some logic involved here, is exactly what's going on. Raphael's in the house to tell you you're trying to make a bunch of decisions based on emotion. It's time to take some of that emotion, set it aside. You're going to have to make a decision. Okay. This is about it's time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want. What do you want? And that's where the King of Michael is coming in to say, okay, we have to look at this thing logically as well. It's time to sit down with a piece of paper. Here are my decisions. Let's bring out the pros and cons in each one. But, not to put too fine a point on it. What Spirit is saying, it's time to make a damn decision. Move, get up, go, do something. All right. But bring logic into the picture. Let logic talk to you. Let your mind talk to you, because your emotion might be leading you down a path that will not be completely satisfactory. Combine logic and emotion, and you'll be doing fine. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Let me know what's going on. Love to hear about that. Love to see what's happening. All right. Christina Lee, Jeff is home for now. No clue when his next trip will be. Okay. Well, at least it's good to have him home. I know he's glad to be there. That jet setting around the world can actually get kind of crazy. All right. So I understand it. Remember Uncle Warren? I watched him just be miserable for not being able to be home. So it sounds fun at first, but then it gets a little crazy. So God love you. Take a moment. Both of you enjoy what I'm being told is hold hands, say a prayer, and say thank you to Spirit for the moment, that give a moment of gratitude for the things that you got. Don't take these days for granted. All right. So mote it be. Sylvie Roy, I just fell upon your channel being asking God for answers for a while. You may have my answers. Please, may I have a card, please? Sylvie, I'll be glad, but it is not me. It is Spirit. I ask God, and before people panic and run, we've seen that. They see this and like, oh, you're not praying to my God. I leave. I am praying to the exact same God you are. I was raised as an independent, fundamental Baptist preacher's kid. Okay. But I give that God more power than what a lot of my brother Christians on the right do. And I say he can talk to me in more ways than one. I also believe God is there to give us guidance. He's given us gifts of guides and angels. He lets us know that there are ways we can talk to him that we can't. The mother, the earth, the Bible talks about the femininity of God, but a lot of people just don't want to deal with it. So I'm not cutting anybody down. I'm letting you know, I pray to God. And at the start of the show, I ask God the Father, God the Mother, God the Spirit, okay, for guidance so we can be open. So that's who I will ask. I never want to take credit for this. It's just I've asked to be open for any messages. So here we go. Sylvie needs a message. Let's find out what's going on. Okay. This is going to be dealing with a partnership. This is going to be dealing with something with, okay, all of this is about relation, happiness, and I'm really feeling it's love. What I'm getting here, 2 hearts at the same point, new beginnings. All right. This is a new emotional beginning. There's a new relationship possibly coming your way, or is it a new relationship for yourself? What I've got here, my immediate gut instinct was, yes, it's time to move on and allow new things to come into your life. New things are happening. New things are out there. Raphael is there to say it is time to heal. It is time to heal with your love. It is time to heal your heart. It is time to be happy again. Allow new things, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. If it's somebody that you're dating and you're wondering, again, I'd love to be able to go into more detail with you, TarotwithanAttitude.com, so I can connect here. One of the things I would tell you in just 2 cards, this is either saying, yes, grab this person. There's a new person that's come into your life and you're able to start on with a new track. Make that step. That's what I'm getting here. Either way, but I have to leave somebody behind to start over, guess what? I always tell people, not everybody are always meant to be in our life forever. And, let's slide into the clinical part of it. People freaking change. Are you, Sylvie, the same person you were 5 years ago? Part of marriage and part of relationships is understanding, and I don't think my dad, the preacher, got so mad at me when I said they don't need to come talk to you for counseling. They need to come talk to me for a personality test, because people need to understand when we get in these relationships, this person can't guarantee they're always going to be this way. They're always going to be exactly as they are now. They have their own path, their own life. And guess what? It's breaking free. And true love, that agape love, allows the other person to go be that way. And that person allows you to be that way. I can either accept the changes in my wife's life and say, this is the new wife. I love her for who she is, and we can go on. Or I have to say, guess what? I love her so much. This is something I can't be a part of. I have to let her go. But you have a relationship that's dawning. You have something that's new and you can bring in, grab it. Go for it. Get on the ride. Take the e-ticket. This is all about new beginnings and new starts. We go 1, great, something new. 2, it's going to be a connection. All right. Depends on the order in which you read the cards. All right. But a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. Okay. So that's what I can do. There are so many avenues we could go, and I don't have time to do that for you. But yes, book with me, Tarot with an Attitude. Love to hear what's going on. And I would love to be able to go into more depth about this. But yes, there's something new that's there. Can you rekindle what's there and turn it into something new? If you can't, it's time to move on. Have you met somebody new? This person, whatever is going on with you right now, is about new beginnings in your love, in your happiness, and in your emotional life. Follow it. Follow your heart. Use your intuition and let things happen the way they're supposed to happen. So mote it be. Make it happen. That's what we're talking about. Great, great, great. Christina June. Yes, my husband. There we go. All right. Some of those you're going to have to remind me when I do that and I get to the answers down below. I don't remember 3 people ago, 2 people ago. I'm sorry, because I get so into what I'm doing at the moment. Okay. A lot of times I will go back and review and go, that's what she meant. But there you are. That's what's going on. I hope this means well, and let me know what's going on. Miss Cynthia, good morning. Much love and blessings for you, Rob. Hello to everyone. I'm thinking of taking a small vacation in early August. May I have a card about this, please? Thank you. Miss Cynthia, you sure can. This was what I'm telling you Hank was trying to tell you the other day. Go live your damn life. Have a good time. I can already tell you, this is what you need to do. All right? That's the spirit. That's good. I got Hank doing his little twirly thing, so you and I both know what that is. That's what this was all about. Remember, you're smart. You know what to do. Okay? Live your life. Find out what's going on. Cynthia wants to know about taking a vacation. 4 of Gabrielle, you've made some good establishments. You've done the right things in your life. And guess what? 3 of Ariel. Guess what? It's time to manifest, time to collaborate, time to get out there and be with other people. That's exactly what this is talking about. 4 of Gabrielle, you've got everything established at home. You've made a good base at home, and it's time for you to experience some new creative things in life. That's no other way to read these cards in that question. You have done the work. You have done the right things. You have made yourself, and you've taken the will to understand you are financially set. You are secure. You have secured that. Now it is time to go get that creative side back. You and I have talked about get out, explore, see what life has, meet other people, find out different things. Okay. And this is what you're doing. So if you're wanting to know, yes, take the vacation. That's Walt's actually or Hank's actually jumping up and down, things like this. You need to understand, yes, he wants you to take this vacation. You need this vacation for your spirit, for your will, and to refresh yourself. That's what's going on. That was an easy one. That was good. Thank you. Yes. And Hank, thank you for reminding me about yesterday and what's going on. Carissa, good morning. I'm new here. Yes, we had this. Let's find out. Carissa, didn't I read for you already? Let's find out what's going on. Okay. Let me see. Or did we just say good morning here? Sure. Do you have met? Yes, we already did that. That's what's happening. So there we are. Good morning. Glad to see you. All right. Monica Madigan, do the spirits have anything to say to me today? Kelly Spinkle, right on the money. Thank you for confirming that I'm walking the right path. Spirit did that for you. Yes, you are walking the right path. Folks, don't ask twice. I'm on a delay, and it kind of confuses me. And let's see what's going on. Monica Madigan, let's see what we've got here. Maybe there's something more I'm supposed to be giving you. I'm going to throw a couple more cards. I don't know if I gave them to you already. I told y'all I lose track. It's all right. Okay. This is the worst thing that's happened. Life is good. Okay. So let's see what's going on. We'll see if it did, where this blends in with the other. If not, let's get you some answers. Okay. Find out what's happening. All right. Here we go. Success that comes from the objective compromise. That's what we're getting here. And guess what? The leap of faith. These are, Monica, these are different. These are major arcana cards. This is the leap of faith. We have Zadkiel here and Metatron himself stepping forward to say, yes, did we talk about a business or something? This is saying you're going to get out what you put back in. Solutions. This is, again, temperance. This is about balance. Understanding you've got to have this balance. You need to put it out, but you have to have a leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart and do what gives you joy. Monica, this is very important, is that you understand you're going to get out what you put back in, but balance. Okay? Balance. There's something very important here. I don't know what it is about you finding balance in this new journey. You can't become obsessed. Can obsession become a thing? Whoa, it just hit me. I bet you're a perfectionist, aren't you? Okay. You've got this new idea, this great thing, and you're trying to get everything lined up perfectly square. Many people will hear that are my regulars will tell you, I've told this to other people. In business, 80% is 100%. If you wait to get everything 100%, guess what? Not going to happen. And you sit there waiting. You've done everything. You're doing it. Get it set up as best you can go, but then go. Step out. I was doing the same thing with broadcasting. I'll tell you my story real quick since you're new. Some of you have heard it like, oh, crap, here he goes again. Get over it. Lighten up. Here we go. All right. It's one of those things. I wanted to start streaming, and I didn't know what to do. So I felt like it had to be perfect. I actually rented a studio, had everything, built a studio in my house now, but professional lights, cameras, monitors, huge green screens, the whole thing. And every time I tried to perfect it, something else would go wrong. And then I had somebody else in business talking about 80% is 100%. And one day I was walking by the computer and I sat down, flipped the switch, and went live. That was it. No plan, no nothing. My family was like, you went live. You didn't tell us you were going to. I didn't know it. But I took that leap of faith. That's what you're being told to do. Take the leap of faith. Move. You can fix things as you go. And guess what? I've been streaming 6 days a week ever since. Okay? It is a constant. It is good. My business is growing. Things are happening. This can happen for you. There's got to be balance. You can't get everything 100% correct. Roll with the flow. Okay, that's what I've got for you. Let me know what's happening. If that corresponded with an earlier reading, just let me know. Tarot with an Attitude. Y'all can drop me a line there. I don't respond. Once things get over 1 or 2 lines and we're looking for more advice, book a session, please. That's what I need. I get lost when things start coming in and they're more than a paragraph or so, it starts getting too in-depth. I love to read it, but a lot of times I don't have time to respond at that much because a lot of people are reaching out. I appreciate it. Carissa, I will. Thank you. I had so much magic, but adults smashed it. Thank you for that message. Adults did smash it. Okay. And we've allowed it. Well, adults smash it in us all the time. Okay. Even religious movements smash it. Oh, there's no magic. Guess what? God gave us magic. Magic is here. Magic is in so many places. Yes, you can. And Carissa, you can fly. Thank you for being here. There's a reason you're supposed to be here. Thank you, Rob. I've been feeling what the card said. I appreciate that. Good. Thank you very much. Today's a great day. Life's moving. Things are happening. We're going to see what's going on. Thank you so much. I had the chills, the whole message. I appreciate you sending love and light. Always love and light. This is where we're at. Things are going. Mother, glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I'm going to book a session. Thank you, Monica. That would be awesome. Folks, when you go on my site, because I do 2 or 3 different things, if there's not a time frame available that you need, shoot me a message of that. I will always figure it out and we'll make it work. I've had people that are in the room now that will tell you if there's a time slot you need that's just not available for weeks, shoot me a message. I opened it up. We figure it out. We'll do what's going. Okay. But thank you. Mother messages. Good morning, Reverend Rob. Bangarang. Hello and many blessings. Gratitude in the highest. Mother, thank you. I'm thankful for you being here and seeing what's going on. Okay. Sylvie, God led me to your channel. I have been asking him for answers. I made changes to my life in 2020, and now I'm contemplating making changes, but I fear it may be a mistake. May I please have a card? We just talked about that. Okay. Sylvie, that is exactly what's going on. Okay. It is time to change. And it's time to understand, make a step. Sylvie wants to know about making some changes. So what I can do here for you, Sylvie, is let's be a little more specific about the changes in your life. What do you need to do? Help Sylvie. Let's get a little more specific. Okay. You are smart, you are intelligent, you have knowledge, you know what needs to happen within you, and you know what needs to happen mentally. We have the High Priestess. What I'm getting here is the Queen of Michael and the High Priestess together. The High Priestess is there to remind you there is no clear answers all the time. You have to walk through the past. Haniel is there to help you understand. Spirit is giving you a message. Use your gut instinct. Use your intuition. The High Priestess is about that personal knowledge. The High Priestess can be tough. She is that, we go from the High Priestess into the Empress. The Empress is a lot of times she's pregnant, she's beautiful, things like this. While the High Priestess got a sword. Okay. She's like, it's time to make a decision. And guess what? We go from a sword here to the Queen of Michael. Michael coming around saying, this is air. This is about conscious decisions and communication. What I'm seeing, though, is you need to nurture what you want. Sylvie, make these changes. You are in the place to make changes and new things are going to come from you. You have to follow your heart and follow your gut. A lot of times we confuse those gut instincts, okay? And then what happens is fear comes in and we hear fear up here in the head, okay? Guess what? Make the step. Nurture, put the thoughts in, stop. You have to stop worrying about what other people think so much. And this is more about you taking care of yourself and planting those great ideas. That's what's going on. Okay. I'm going to be able to go on here a little bit more, but you have the answers into what your gut say. Are you taking time to say, Spirit, I know you said you were talking to God. Okay. God is telling you some of what you're hearing, the doubt is fear. Okay. Step through. As long as you're doing what's good for yourself and what's good for Spirit and the higher collective, Spirit will have your back. If your path has to be readjusted, they'll help you readjust it. But staying still and staying where you're at is not a healthy thing. What do you want? Time to let some other people go and time to take care of yourself. Nurture and thoughts that you have. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. Powerful psychic insights. Reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. In other words, what I'm being told here, Sylvie, you've been given the answer. You know it. Don't take the worry and fear and put that into the equation. It's time to move. It's time to make the changes you want. That's what I'm getting. Very much so. Make the changes. That's it. Change is going to come one way or the other. Here we go. All right. I'm going to do one more here real quick. Wonder Woman, glad to see you. Great day here at the Bangarang Tribe. And Sandra Newhart, what card, please, at a crossroad? All right, I'm going to do 2 cards, okay? That's it. And then I got to get going, okay? So Sandra Newhart, well, card, please, at a crossroad. Sandra's at a crossroad, needs to know what to do. Boy, those crossroads can be scary, can't they? All right? Sometimes we just got to make a decision. That's what I hear. That's what's going on. So, the sun. Wow, the sun is going to come out. This decision is going to be 3 of Michael. What you're going to have to do, there's been some heartache. There's been some actual It's going to hurt, but it's time to let the sun shine. This three of Michael is this mental heartache, this mental anguish that you're going through. Michael is there to tell you, release the past. You will grow from the situation. The time heals all wounds. Move on. If you're at a crossroads, it's time to move on. Again, people change, situation change. The sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. You're at a crossroads, make a step. Step in or step out. The first question I want to ask you is, if you step in and you stay and you go on the same path. A lot of times we're not talking about a fork in the road. When you say crossroads, I picture a literal crossroad, meaning I stay on the same path, or I can go left or right and completely leave the path I'm on. That's a crossroad. The other is a fork in the road. All right? A little bit different, but you still have the option of staying on the same path. What you need to do, is this going to make anything better? Or are you going to learn to live in a situation that is not going to take you to life's fullest? Are there possibilities on the other? 1 and 9, 2, partnerships, things like that. The 3, collaboration. 2 and 3 is a 5. It is about conflict, instability, and passion are all at play here. This is about getting in some middle piece, make the step. Change direction, find out what's going on, and the sun will come up. It doesn't mean it's not going to hurt. Okay? Hope that helps. Let me know what's going on. Wonder Woman, you'll be my last card for the day. We're going to have to get going. Got some things I got to get done today. Here we are. Things are moving along. Great day. What a wonderful day. You know what? Ursula, looks like I see you down there. We are going to try to get to Ursula today, and let's see what happens. One of the purposes of what's doing. All right? Let's see what's going on. But Wonder Woman, let me refocus on Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. You're as pretty as she was, too. That's an awesome picture. All right? And I can see that little going on behind that smile and that smirk. Yeah, there we go. The Devil Wears Prada, 10 of Raphael. So things are coming to an end, but yes, you're going to bring some things to life. 7 of Raphael. Love and happiness abound with you. You're going to have to make a decision. If you want to understand and you want to get to that next step and bring something in, Wonder Woman, got to make a decision. That's exactly what's going on. Life is there. Things are good. You have the possibility of this beautiful and wonderful outcome. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships and family members happily ever after. But first, we have the 7 of Raphael. Guess what? Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want. And be clear on what you want from this relationship and in this happiness and in this emotional time. This is all about emotions. Raphael is there to help you to understand. We can bring this in. We can bring this to light, okay? But there are decisions that have to be made to make it come to fruition. Or, and here's the other thing why I like to spend more detail. This just hit me. Is a relationship coming to an end and it's time to make a decision? What do you want? Where are you going? This is going to be why it's so important. Either way you read this, you have to make a decision and be clear about what you want, where you want to go. Is that objective capable where you're at, or do you have to make and let something go to bring it in? But this is the desire. Either way, this is the desire. And you might have had good times and things have gone, but maybe it's just come to an end. Or is it up to you to make that decision? You got to make the decision. You've got to talk about it. And what I want you to understand is when we make this decision, you know, I tell people, I hear this all the time. Well, I want to stay together for the kids. What you're doing is teaching your children that once they have children, they have to stay in a bad relationship. I ain't teaching my children that. If this is a bad relationship and you can't fix it, it's time to go. Wish them love, move on. You don't have to have the hate. It doesn't come with it. Different things, but it can part and be friends and be part company. Remember, you're teaching somebody else what to do in this situation. Okay? Make a decision, move on it. But be clear, and that's what you have to understand. Stop being wishy-washy and know exactly what you're looking for and what you want. And then take that decision. If I make that decision, weigh it out and see where it's going to bring you with love, happiness, and fulfillment in the emotional life. That's what I'm getting. Okay, there we go. All right. So, last card of the day. This is it. Final call. Ursula, glad you are here. Thank you. Would love a card. Have to make some huge decisions. That's what life is about, is making decisions. Every day we have to make decisions. Some of them are bigger than others. Absolutely. But let's see what we've got going on here in making some decisions. Ursula, going to be very quick, very easy. What I'm saying here, Ace, some new things are starting. You want some new things and it's time to bring them in. Guess what? You're going to have to change some things and you're going to have to move. Okay, this is all important. The Ace of Ariel is there to tell you new things are coming. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. Big decisions. But you want something new? Are you prepared to take it? If you stay where you're at and you're looking at making some of the decisions, which one are going to promote in the real world? Look, we have all Gabrielle here again, or Ariel. Ariel is talking to you about these are things that are going to affect you here and now. Physical world, where you stay, your job, different work, things like that. Even your financial outcomes. These are physical things. So yes, these are big decisions, but you have to look what decision is going to offer you this new and exciting new ideas and ways to come from. There are some things. Are you stuck in complacency? 9 of Gabrielle. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. We're moving and we're moving into the future. What I'm seeing here, yes, you want to manifest. You want to bring these things in. You want to start some things. You want to have this whole new, everything new in your environment and what's moving on around you. Take the step. Make the decision that's going to lead you down that path and go with it. All right. And what I see here is leaving the past behind. Okay. The future is brighter than anything you could have back here. Because guess what? It has more immense possibilities and potential. So that's it. You can shape it. You can build it. This is about you manifesting and bringing some new things to life. I hope that answers your question. Tarot with an Attitude. Great place to be. Come check me out. TarotwithanAttitude.com. That is where you can book a session with me and we can go into a lot more detail. Folks, it has been a great day to be here and be part of the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. What I need you to do, go to Tarot with an Attitude on YouTube. Find my particular YouTube link and then share the link from there. I need you to tell your friends, but tell them how to find me on my personal, because again, like two of the different places I normally broadcast to, they're down. This one never goes down. Facebook page, Tarot with an Attitude. That's the other way. Just like and follow. You'll be able to go along, see what's happened. Something will always be in one of those two spots. Normally, I would tell you about the group. The group is there. The group is up. The group is running. It's a great place to come interact. We have Telegram. Come join us on Telegram. Tarot with an Attitude on Telegram. Find us. We are looking around. We are everywhere. But most importantly, what I want you to do is please reach out with me, book a session, check my hemp works out. Okay, those are things you can do that help me out and to help me proceed along with this ministry. Finally, last thing for today, take what you want. All my new people, take what you want. Leave what you don't. It's okay. But leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Bangarang!